Hey everybody, welcome back to the brand new video. It is Skenes Day, but it's kind of a bittersweet Skenes Day. Paul Skenes got his first loss today in some time. I think it's his first professional loss and his first loss since sometime in college over a year ago. But anyway, I figured we'd be opening these and coming off of a Paul Skenes big shutout, but instead we're going to open them up and look for some parallels. So as you know, recently this year, over the last 2 months or so, I've gotten kind of really interested in Topps Now. Started off with me going and buying, I think, 120 of Paul Skenes' rookie card, his rookie debut Topps Now card. If you don't know what the Topps Now thing is, every day around lunchtime, between like 12, 1 p.m. or so, they release a set of cards that's only available for 24 hours. And it highlights the best performers of the previous day. So, for example, today, Paul Skenes pitched into the 9th inning, and he ended up giving up 2 runs. He did pass Bob Feller, broke a Bob Feller record today, most strikeouts through 12 starts or something like that. So there might be another Paul Skenes card tomorrow. I don't know. If there's a big walk-off grand slam tonight by somebody, that could get made into a Topps Now card. Usually it's maybe 3 to 7 cards made per day. Now, the cool thing is about it, they insert parallels in there. So you got a shot of finding something really nice. The cards are $9 a piece, $8.99, but they have bulk deals where if you buy more than one, for example, I've been buying 5 packs because I've had really good luck with them. They're $32 a piece, which is about $6 something a card for 5 cards, and this is what we've got. So we've got Paul Skenes cards today, and we're going to be looking for parallels. I did really well before. I've got a couple of these from last video. I'm trying to get, it'd be nice to put a rainbow together of Paul Skenes cards. I've got a purple, I've got an orange, I've got a blue, and eventually I'll probably send these all off to get graded. I'll just put them in card savers for now, and once I'm all done with the whole Topps Now phase, I will probably send those off to get graded. So here we go, Paul Skenes pack number 1. Altogether, I grabbed 100 of these Paul Skenes cards. I already opened one of the packs in a live stream because I was like, hey guys, the new Paul Skenes card just came in. Want to check it out with me? So I already opened one of them, but here's 19 more of these packs. Now your chances of finding a parallel go up if the print run is down, obviously. I don't know what the print run is on this specific card, but this card that you're going to see is commemorating the first pitcher with 7 or more strikeouts in 9 of his first 10 starts. So every time Skenes does something that puts him in the record books, no matter how obscure the stats, you better believe Topps Now is going to jump at making a card, because they sell thousands of these cards. This card, I don't know, maybe a couple thousand were made. And now the parallels, if you do get one, what we found is they're bonus. So if you get a 5-pack, the parallels will be a bonus. You'll get a 6th card in there that essentially you didn't even really have to pay for. So far, we're 0 for 3. And I'm thinking about taking all these base cards, which are pretty cool, and I think I'm going to put them into my Whatnot store eventually and sell them on there so that folks that are taking advantage of that Whatnot code, the free Whatnot cash, can pick up some Paul Skenes rookie cards. Right now I do have some sealed wax in there and stuff like that, but it'd be cool to get some singles put up in there. I've tried to buy singles off of Whatnot. I've got a few off of someone else's store. I put in some offers, but I've not heard back. Got an offer out right now on a PSA 10 Mike Trout on there, but Jeff Wilson has not answered my message. I sent him an offer. Well, not Jeff Wilson, but Cards HQ. They have it on there. I sent him a decent offer a week ago, but still sitting as pending. So far, nothing. So if we don't get anything in this, not a single numbered card, that could be kind of rough. But the good thing is there's a lot of demand for Paul Skenes cards, so these cards here will eventually be able to move. You got to be careful with some of these jewel cases. Like that one did not want to come open. If you're not careful, you could conceivably have the whole pack explode in your face and then your cards fly everywhere, or you end up damaging the very first card on the stack. We don't want that. Let's see what we've got in this next one. I did pick up, also recently I branched out from Skenes and I picked up some Jacob Wilson Topps Now cards Jacob Wilson is the son of former Pirates shortstop Jack Wilson. He's an Oakland Athletics first-round pick. He was in Bowman Draft of 2023, one of the top cards in there. And he hit, I think, .438 in the minors this year or something crazy like that. They basically forced his way onto the roster. And unfortunately, he got hurt the very first game. But there's a card of him. And since it's his first card ever, I want it. All right. We're about halfway through with nothing to show for yet. Now, depending on who the card is, some of these cards can sometimes be quite valuable. You may have heard of Ben Rice from the Yankees. Well, I guess he doesn't have any cards at all. He doesn't have any Bowman cards or anything yet. So Topps Now put out a card of him a few weeks back, and it was literally his first ever card. And his Topps Now card was going for insane amounts of money, like $200 for just a base parallel like this. So whoever picked up a bunch of those, man, were they ever raking it in. Good foresight on that. Right now, looking like poor foresight on my part, because I don't have a single parallel card at all. Let's see what we have in this one. Oh, we've got something here, folks. We've got another. We've got some purple coming our way. So a little bit of color coming up. It is a Paul Skenes purple numbered to 25. So now I've got two purples. I've got 1 out of 49. I've got 1 out of 5, which is pretty crazy. I've got this one here, which is numbered to 25 as well. So that is now 3 Paul Skenes. Now 4 Paul Skenes numbered cards, and his stuff goes for insane amounts of money. So this card right here may well, if I send this off and get graded, and let's say we get a 10 on it, maybe a 9, hopefully a 10. But if I can send this off and get a 10 on this, this will probably pay for everything and then some. Really nice stuff right there. I'll get that in the card saver. But to go with the other ones, to get sent off to PSA, I always typically just buy the card that I want. I never send cards in. So this will be quite a fun experience for me when I do submit those. Some people have said you should just take them to the National. Drop them off at the National and then pick them up. And that's not a bad idea either, although it is more expensive to do that. I think it's like double the cost if you're going to go that route. Speaking of the National, it does kick off tomorrow in Cleveland, which is not all that far away from me. I live an hour east of Pittsburgh, so Cleveland's about a 3-hour drive, 3.5 hours or so. And I'll be there, but I won't be there until likely this weekend. So we'll bring you coverage of the National coming up soon. But it looks like it's probably going to be this weekend. We'll also be live at the National as well. So I do have a little more time to plan and prepare for the National. You want to have a game plan when you go in there. You might want to, for example, complete a set or whatever. But definitely go in with a budget. Know what you're after. I always like to go in with 3 cards that I want. And I usually just focus it on 3. So maybe I'll make a video coming up later this week and let you know what my game plan is for the National. What cards am I looking for? I'm also going to be looking to complete a set here that I have. I got to get working on that and seeing which cards I'm missing. I bought a partial set a couple of years ago, probably actually at the height of the pandemic, which is probably a bad time to buy it when everything was super expensive. But it was an old vintage set, and I'd like to get that completed. So we'll see. So far, nothing going on here. We've got 3 packs left. At least we did get 1 parallel. I would like to get another. That would be pretty cool. Let's see what we can do. It has happened before. You saw that we had the one design had 2 different numbered cards in there. We got out of 49 and 1 out of, I think, 5 in there. 2 packs left in Topps Now. Here we go with the next one. And we're going to have 1 more. I can usually tell if there's a numbered card in there because the extra card is a bonus. You can kind of see that there's less space in there. Like this one is a loser. There's not an extra card in here. Just be the base cards. So always fun to look for those. If you have a favorite player, it's always cool to kind of check out on Topps Now to see if he's out there. And if you go to a game, this is another cool thing. Like if you were at this game, you might want to pick that card up. So that's a new thing. You know, people collect ticket stubs and stuff. So you might think, who the heck's going to buy some rando common player Like, for example, the Pirates had Rowdy Tellez on a card last week. Who wants a Rowdy Tellez Topps Now card? Well, somebody might that was at that game for sure to remember that moment, and I can definitely see why. So that's all we have for right now. I'm getting set up for Team Break Tuesday. We've got Chrome Jumbo to bust open here in just a little bit. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I gotta get started getting ready for the National. And I don't think there's any new releases coming up tomorrow. But as always, we'll have you covered for a new video. I really appreciate your support. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Check us out tomorrow on Wednesday for Whatnot Wednesday. We'll be live over there. Once again, as always, we'll get started early again. We've been starting on Wednesdays around 7. We might try to start even at 6 this coming Wednesday tomorrow. We'll see. But you get $15 for free to spend when you use this code to sign up, whatnot.com/invite/jabsfamily, or you can become a seller using this link, whatnot.com/invite/seller/jabsfamily. And I'll do my best to help you out if you use that link. I'll get your name on the list and give you some tips and tricks and even throw the audience to you. Create a raid and take everyone from my room and move it into your room when I conclude a live stream. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I'll see you all in Team Break Tuesday tonight live here on YouTube in just a bit. Good night, everybody.